I can bang it all day and no problem. But yeah, he bought a Spanish guitar, and then that's the way, I started. He showed me the 7 chords on guitar, and that, just, I guess, drove me crazy. I started playing, practicing every day, every night, and that's the way I started, yeah.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Argentina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
and also because I have an older brother. He doesn't play music, but, he used to bring music that he used to share with his friends, and then, that catch my ear.
Well, I hear there's really, really good music in Argentina and really, really good food.
Yeah, well, the food is amazing. Yeah. And music, is like anything. You can like it or hate it, but food, you just can't pass it. You have to try it. You have to love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure. Well, I'll have to go to Argentina and have an empty stomach when I go.
Yeah, some meat, some barbecue, that would be cool.
So wait, then how did you meet Autumn?
We used to work for the same company back in 2002.
Oh, okay.
For the same company, different locations. And because I was new in the country, a friend that we had in common said to me, just go and meet this girl. She speaks Spanish, and, she's about to leave Los Angeles. At the moment, she was going to go back home in San Francisco and stay there. Who knows? For how long. So we met, and then, of course, she left LA, but we were dating. And as I always say, I believe that I discovered that she could sing just by accident, just by jamming, just saying, I have this song that I want you to sing. It was a cover. I don't remember anymore, but and she said, yeah, why not? And then she started singing, and it was like, oh my God, she can sing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I need friends like that fix me up with a beautiful woman that can sing.
Thank you. Yeah, totally. I guess, many people, there's a lot of people that can sing probably, but they're shy to do it. So, Adam was the same, she said, I don't know, but yeah, why not, let me try. And then, we were playing, she was singing, and, I thought, wow, she can sing. But we started the band after, I don't know, I think around 2005. We had other bands, not Salt Pedal.
You had another band before Salt Pedal?
Exactly. Yeah. It was more like cover songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing too serious. And then one day we lost the singer. The guy decided that he didn't want to sing anymore. So I asked Adam, why don't you come to the studio and help us out? Just, singing the lyrics. We don't care if you sing in tune or not. And then, she came. We started playing. She was singing in tune. And she did very well. Yeah. So the drummer said, wow, your wife can sing. And, that was like, another night that, it crossed my mind. We should have a band together.
Aw, that's so romantic, Rodrigo.
Thank you.
Well,
thank you. But yeah, that's the way we started, yeah.
Let me speak with Autumn again, because I have a question about her song. Or your guys' song.
Okay, one moment, please.
Thank you, Rodrigo. What a
All
nice
right, man.
You're a nice, wonderful guy.
Hello?
That was fun talking to Rodrigo.
Oh, good.
Autumn, I was going to play
cool guy.
Oh, yeah. He seems like a cool guy. And tell me about the song Pico.
Pico was a song that we were kind of channeling some frustration into that song a little bit, and I was doing a lot of driving. I don't know if you know, but a lot of people drive a lot in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And but it's hard because sometimes your car breaks down, and sometimes you're not, wanting to drive. But anyway, I took this long drive down Pico because my car couldn't handle the freeway, and I saw all this really intense stuff happening because it really takes it goes the whole route of the city pretty much, and we were just wanting to write about that, so I put some of those feelings. It just felt like you saw a lot of the ups and downs of life, and kind of resonated with stuff that we were going through with our bass player at the time, and so we all three kind of sat down and wrote it, and so it became Pico.
You know, I think the last time I was in LA, I drove from the 101 meets with Sunset Boulevard, does it? No. The 5. Is it the 5 that hits Sunset Boulevard? I forget.
They kind of cross a little bit at, where, Sunset goes over the 101, and then it turns into 5 soon. There's an intersection there.
Well, I went toward west on Sunset Boulevard and went through all the way to Beverly Hills, and then don't you hit Pico somewhere, or you have to cross over somewhere and you hit Pico in Century City?
Yeah, Pico is parallel to Sunset.
Oh, okay.
It does cross. It crosses. Well, Santa Monica Boulevard crosses near. It kind of crosses a bunch like Wilshire and some other streets.
Do you remember that song? Pico and Sepulveda, Pico and Sepulveda.
Yeah, we've told a lot of people about that song, and the funny thing is that's actually the intersection of the location where Rodrigo was working when we met.
No.
It's Pico, yeah.
Oh my gosh, right there. So that's right near the 405.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is near the 405.
Oh, I'm starting to remember LA a little bit. I lived,
you do remember, very good.
I lived there for a while. Yeah. So that's an interesting concept for a song, A Boulevard, and the life that you see along it, because that is true. And I bet you were in quite a bit of traffic.
Well, it wasn't so trafficy. It was more, I was afraid that the car was going to die. And
yeah.
I kept thinking I might stop here, and this might be where I am. And then I was kind of imagining, everyone's lives in those different intersections that I was going down, and it just felt like each time I stopped, I was like a new person. I'm these people living here. And
yeah, because when your car breaks down, you hope that it's going to be in a nice area or someplace that it's not going to suck to be there for waiting an hour for the AAA or whatever you've got coming to rescue you.
Exactly. Yeah, I just let my mind wander and kind of imagine, what if I just I now got deserted here and this is where I was going to live, and what would that be like?
Well, I love your sound, and you and your husband make some great music together, and beautiful music together. And this is Salt Pedal and their song Pico. I'm speaking with Autumn Harrison of Salt Pedal on Mike's Daily Podcast. From the album Sea Monster, that is Pico, as we go outside Last Place on Earth, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast, somewhere in Podcaster Valley, California. Tomorrow, the finale of my Into an Interview with the lovely Autumn Harrison and her band Salt Pedal.
And here's today's podcast picture.
The picture is of the band Salt Pedal, so you can see what they look like. MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Mike Matthews, I'm not full of, hormones, and I'm, in my 20s. You're in your 20s still? You've been in, your 20s forever. You're kind of like Bart Simpson. Oh my god, back to The Simpsons again. Is that all you watch? I'm sorry, I just got into a Simpsons frame of mind, especially after watching their last show that had to do with Christmas. And Homer's, lonely walking around a mall because he broke up with Marge. Oh, I gave away too much. But the show that really weighs heavy on my mind these days is South Park, the one that had to do with all the hashtags. That episode really depressed me for some reason. I had to turn it off. I always have to turn off South Park because they're so disgusting. Mike, it's not disgusting. It's Madame Rutabaga and the Brewmaster showing their love for each other. Yes, Mike. Possibly there'll be wedding bells in 2015. Floyd, John Deere, that's really scary. Yeah, they could get married before we do. I know, that's what I mean. Next show, we'll bring you the finale of my interview with the band called Salt Pedal. Plus, we will hear from Benita, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, and the Brewmaster.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!
Mike Matthews, I forgot I left my flamethrower on inside the gift shop. So forgetful. See, you are a forget-me-lots.
Mike's Yuletide Personalized MP3 for Thee contest.
Christmas is almost here. Hanukkah is here, though. And if you want me to have all the characters here from the Last Place on Earth wishing you a happy Yuletide personalized MP3 for Thee, them all wishing you happy holidays, email me, MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. If we pick your email, all the characters here at the Last Place on Earth will wish you a Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever you would like. That is, if there is any podcast left. Sorry.